kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He's open on the right. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Wheeler. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with him. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Hands it off. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Fleming. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Offense working from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Cervantes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Wheeler. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Gonna look downfield again. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on second down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Field goal is good. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. On the run, it's Cervantes. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. On third down, going up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. They're working that left side. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Hits him in stride at the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Sends it back in motion. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. He'll go to the sneak. The sneak scores it.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Using the quick game. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Wheeler. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff to the single back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. 4th down, and a field goal is not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Firing to the right, complete. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Going up top again. Catch in the middle. It's Bryant. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cervantes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time he's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. He's got it on the run. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the back. Quick spin on the line. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to kick off.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense in a bunch formation. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Wheeler. Throws to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll try the run. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense set on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Right on target this time. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Handoff to the single running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. The quick out. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That brings him to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On to attempt the try. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's the pressure. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And now this offense will take the field again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes the grab on the left. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it on the counter. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got a man, it's Perkins. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Price. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. And 3 receivers on the left side here on 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver going in motion. He's got it on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Trying to impose their will with the run. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Price. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the back. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to the well. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Price. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll go to the air on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Price. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory, first and 10 from the 11. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught for the touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Wheeler. Hauls it in. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. To the ground to try to move the chains. On the move at the 30. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And they'll try to tack on two. Looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He wants to throw it again. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Nothing you can do about that on defense. That's just an outstanding one-handed grab by the tight end.
Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete as he threw the helium ball, trying to float it in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perkins. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Oh, he's got some space. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Line is set on 3rd down.